It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A man has been hit over the head with what's believed to be a baseball bat during a terrifying random home invasion at Ellamore Vale. The 63-year-old and his 61-year-old wife were asleep in their Orion Close home at about 11 last night when they woke to the sound of noises inside the house. Moments later, 4 men burst into the bedroom and started attacking the man before they fled with some electrical equipment. Inspector Michael Gorman says the man is still in hospital.
He was treated by ambulance. He's being conveyed to John Hunter Hospital. He's undergoing further tests to determine the extent of his injuries, but there's a possibility of some facial fractures as well as some lacerations to his head from being hit.
Police say the couple didn't know their attackers. The search continues for a man who tried to abduct a young girl at Hawk's Nest last night. The 9-year-old and her 10-year-old cousin were walking their dog along Montera Avenue near Carmara Crescent just before 6 when they noticed a white Jeep do a U-turn and pull up in front of them. The male driver got out and grabbed the younger girl by the arm and started pulling her towards the vehicle, but she managed to break free and both girls ran from the scene. He's described as being in his 40s with balding grey hair and was wearing a black T-shirt. It's hoped Dungog residents will finally get some answers today about the devastating floods which claimed the lives of 3 elderly residents during the April superstorm in 2015. The findings of an inquest will be handed down this morning. The inquiry has looked into the response of emergency services to the disaster. Hunter revellers caught selling fireworks illegally on social media this long weekend face hefty fines under a crackdown by Safe Work New South Wales. Inspectors will conduct spot checks of single-use licence holders and pyrotechnicians, with fines of up to $2,500 issued to those found in breach. Megan McCool from Safe Work New South Wales says fireworks aren't novelty items and can cause serious injury if mishandled.
Fireworks are not a novelty item. They're actually regulated under explosive laws, and because of this, explosives can cause serious injuries and even death.
3 firework fatalities have been recorded across the state in the past 2 years. The much-anticipated Newcastle Transport Interchange is set to open earlier than originally planned, with the finishing touches almost complete. The transport hub was due to open in November, but the first train will now leave the platform in the early hours of Sunday, October 15, bound for Fassifern. Transport for New South Wales says we can expect to see empty trains running along the line from Hamilton in coming weeks as part of final testing. As part of the new Boating Now program, the state government has committed almost $500,000 worth of construction at Crowders Bay. Work was completed this week on the boating infrastructure, which includes a new pontoon at Thomas Halton Park and a jetty extension at Valentine Crescent. Parliamentary Secretary for the Hunter, Scott McDonald, says the construction comes just in time for the peak boating season.
If we get these good quality infrastructure around our boating communities, it just gets better and better for the summer and the holiday period.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
Newcastle horse trainer Chris Lees believes Sound Proposition is a genuine chance for tomorrow's Group 1 Epsom. The Kiwi gelding was sent to Lees' stables earlier this year, with the trainer rating the 6-year-old highly. The horse will carry 54 kilos for the race, with jockey Corey Brown on board. Knights reserve grader Tom Hughes will be confident of an opportunity next season after he inked a 1-year extension at the club. He topped the Knights' try-scoring tally in the New South Wales Cup squad, which made the finals. Rookie forward Luke Yates has also scored a new deal with the club after he made his debut earlier this season. And Waratah President Greg Taylor's plan to rebuild the club is underway, securing a women's team for next season. The Premier Rugby club struggled on field this year as they failed to reach the finals in any grade. Taylor has signed Wallaroos half Katrina Barker from Maitland to lead the side into the new era. That's sport. I'm Josh Sim.
And the winning numbers in Powerball are 1, 6, 25, 13, 32 and 14, and the Powerball number is 7. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.